What is going on, guys? Dave from Wake Up It's Football, bringing you guys another draft profile. Today it is Stephon Tuitt, the defensive end out of Notre Dame. And just keep in mind, a lot of draft stock will change from now until the NFL draft. So again, keep that in mind when watching this video. But let's get right into this one. Again, Stephon Tuitt, defensive end out of Notre Dame. Standing at 6'6", 312 pounds, some collegiate stats, 126 total tackles, 21.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and 25 tackles for loss. Getting to some pros and cons here. First of all, I noticed his strength and how well he was able to push offensive linemen around. He was able to get some bull rushes going and really just push offensive linemen into their own quarterback and, you know, get a sack or disrupt the play. So that's one thing that you kind of watch Stephon Tuitt do well. Some arm combat, especially his swim move, definitely allowed him to get past offensive linemen and get right into opposing quarterbacks' face, get sacks, again, disrupt the play. He has very quick hands. You know, he's pretty adequate in that department, and his versatility, he can line up all across the defensive line, left defensive end, right defensive end, sometimes defensive tackle, and I think he's more well suited for a 3-4 defensive end, you know, in that 5 technique. So Stephon Tuitt there, those are some of his pros, some of his cons. Wrapping up, I did notice at times where he would get into the backfield, he would kind of stumble around a little bit and fail to wrap up, and that was kind of a little bit worked into that next con, is his clumsiness and his balance at times, where I felt as if he would over pursue, or he would just kind of he wasn't able to maintain his feet under him, and he would just kind of fall over, slip, trip. So that was one thing I noted down on Stephon Tuitt. And then his explosiveness, I think he gets off the line pretty well. I just don't think he's an explosive defensive end. He's got good speed for his size, but when you watch tape, sometimes he'll get tangled up with offensive linemen. He'll slow his progress down. He just kind of doesn't get where he needs to be on many plays. So his explosiveness, I think, is also a con. Now, his draft projection, some people think he'll go in the top 20. I don't see it. I think it'll be in that 20 to 40 range. Could be a day 2 pick in that first, 10 picks of the second round. Right now, I only have 3 teams of interest based on him being a 3-4 defensive end. So teams who are, 3-4, or Minnesota, I'm hearing, could be doing a 3-4. Would be Green Bay, Washington, and Minnesota. Now there are a lot of teams who need a defensive end but play a 4-3, such as a Jacksonville, at the top half of that second round, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, a couple of other teams. So I'm saying, just based off of the 3-4, I'm saying those 3 teams. Obviously, there'll probably be a couple more teams in there who will be interested in Stephon Tuitt. But let me know what you guys think. Throw your comments down below on Stephon Tuitt. Questions, comments, concerns, all that good stuff. But that was my draft profile on Stephon Tuitt. And that's all I got for you guys today. I'm out.